where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian. With me is Merris.
Hello.
Because it's Merris Monday.
Yay.
Yay. So, greetings. Here on Merris Mondays, we cover weird shit.
Yeah.
The weirdest.
The weirdest.
Cryptids.
Cryptids.
UFOs.
Ghostesses.
Bigfoot.
Big feet.
Strange and horrible and horny history.
Dogmen.
The Van Meter visitor with his horn light.
Satan.
The Hat Man.
And others.
But today we're covering the biggest weirdo of them all.
What is it?
Donald J, which stands for Jorts, Trump.
Oh.
Does the J really stand for Jorts? Who cares? If he can make up stuff, then so can I.
That's
and
true.
I say it stands for fucking Jorts.
That's good. So this is a warning if you're not in the headspace for politics or things.
I'm doing a politics.
A politics.
Now, I'm going to be fair. I don't really talk about his policies, which are non-existent, let's just be honest. I don't really talk about him as a candidate, and I'm not really talking about the election. I'm talking about one very particular thing.
Okay.
So while it is politics adjacent, it's not really. It's just this guy says some out-of-pocket shit.
Yeah.
That's real weird.
Yeah, that's true.
And I want to talk about it, that's all.
That's cool. It's your show. You can do what you want.
So, yeah, anyway, you don't have to take my word for it about his weirdness, but I'm just going to share the most unhinged shit he has said recently.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and make sense of it.
Okay.
I don't know. Is he a cryptid?
He's a weird color.
Is he, in fact, a festering shit sack of demons?
I mean, yeah.
Here on Merris Monday, we say yes, like ancient astronaut
ancient
theorists.
astronaut theorists do
Sluts.
say yes.
They're sluts. They
They're
say yes
slutty,
to everything. And I'm a slut,
theorists.
too. So I say yes, he's a cryptid. Let's go ahead and put him on the scale.
Okay.
Yeah, here on Merris Monday, we do the cryptid fuckability scale. Mothman rates at a high 7.
The CFS, yeah.
Mothman's a 7. Van Meter visitor, I believe I put him at like a 3, mostly because he's stinky.
There was that Japanese demon that was a foot.
I put him at a fucking 0.
Yeah.
There was a Japanese spider lady demon. I put it at 10.
Wow.
Because, I mean, she comes with her own bondage.
Wow.
That's hot.
Yeah.
We like that. Yeah. I'm going to put Donald Jorts Trump at a, no, just.
A 0,
no.
-2.
Right, I'd rather fuck El Chupacabra.
We do know what his pants situation is.
I don't even want to talk about his pants.
It's akin to a Mario character.
Oh, Lord.
A toad, yeah.
But here's the thing. I ain't going to make fun of somebody's weight, their incontinence, which is, I heard, prolific.
Oh.
I'm not going to make fun of their ding-dong. Wiener.
I'll do that.
I won't.
That's my job.
Well, I won't, because you know what? What if somebody out there is a good person, but their dick's small? That's okay, small kings.
I'm done.
Many of my exes would fit into that category. And you know what? Yeah, it was still a bad time, but
I'm still recovering.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you.
Yeah.
So we're just not going to get into those things. I don't need to, is my point. I'm just going to let this fool speak for himself. Yeah. Now, some of you are going to be mad or sad that I'm doing a politics, and I say, is it though? It's just, I'm just
We're just wondering
out.
that people can have demons in them. Because there's that one preacher guy that everyone agrees on the internet with the scary face, whose name I forgot.
Malachi?
No. He's like a preacher.
Oh,
and
that fucking
he makes
guy.
the crazy face.
He's a televangelist.
Yes.
He's full of 80 demons.
Everyone in the whole earth collectively agrees that is no man's.
No.
That is a sack of demons, possibly. He is very scared. So that's precedence that it's possible.
Yeah.
What about Donald Jorts Trump?
I'm just pointing out that he is weird and cuz funny. And if this triggers you, well, here's your warning. Fly away, little bird. You will not like this episode. And I'm tired of being polite, so let's do this. Let's get weird.
Let's get weird. Let's go all Kamala Harris and laser eye everybody.
Yes, and some of you listening in bad faith are just listening to be mad.
Hey, listen, say hello to you, Small Kings.
So, like, hey, buddy, pal, friendo.
Sorry about your wiener.
It's your blood pressure, not mine. If you don't like to hear your baby boy, Donald George Trump, getting dunked on, then you just go away.
I think you should do a positive activity instead of a negative one. Of listening to something negative, you should do something positive, like work on your truck or, go step on some squirrels. Or
because your dad didn't love you and isn't proud of you.
Go cry about your dad and listen to that one song about fathers and sons, The Cradle.
You can just sit here and be mad about pronouns and blue hair and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Our hair is normal color, for the record.
My hair is a normal color.
Undyed.
But I do have pronouns. She, her, if you were wondering.
Yeah.
No, but if you're going to be mad and send me hate mail, please know that like a Sith, your hate only makes me grow stronger and more powerful.
Right.
Like, I literally get a little sexually aroused at some of the hate.
Wow. I don't. I just sort of move on.
I feel so tingly inside.
Go eat some snacks or something.
It's like, it's just like my whole body is full of mint. I feel energized. It's lovely.
It's true.
Yeah. So, one of the most unhinged and hilarious things he's blathered nonsensically about is Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Great guy, Hannibal Lecter.
He did say that. Yes, the character from Silence of the Lambs. And you may be saying, well, maybe he mentioned it once, like as a joke, and maybe said joke didn't land well. No, my friends. He has been saying tons of shit about Hannibal Lecter since last year. So let's just make a cute little timeline for funsies.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm on this journey.
Are we on this journey together, my friends? It all started last year in speeches and rallies when he brought up asylum seekers and immigration. And I know you're thinking, Lillian, but what the fuck does it have to do with a fictional cannibal serial killer? And the answer is, of course, nothing. The first time he did this was in July of 2023 at a rally in Erie, Pennsylvania, July 29th to be exact. And I'm going to directly quote him how this started.
All right.
Quote, "People are pouring across the border now, disease-ridden people. And I said it over and over. People from mental institutions, from insane asylums. That's like Silence of the Lambs stuff. But they're coming into our country."
Okay.
So that is obviously some astounding word salad. But one thing sticks out. Donald George Trump thinks that asylum seekers are from mental health institutions, which is not what that means, Donnie Jorts.
Oh, yeah.
No, it doesn't mean that asylum means safe haven in this case.
Yeah.
So people fleeing.
Not asylum, like a sane asylum.
No. The people are seeking refuge here from political persecution and perhaps imminent death. It's not
just
that
doesn't know what words mean.
No, it's not that they've had an extended stay in a grippy sock vacation. That's not what we're talking about here. Now, a reasonable person, when making a ding-dong mistake like that, would, correct themselves the next time, surely.
Yeah.
No, Donnie George just doubled down, and he got real weird with it. In that same speech, he went on and on about insane asylums, and, if you're mad that those aren't kind of a thing anymore, just go ahead and be mad at Ronald Reagan, who gutted our mental health systems in the 80s and is largely the reason why homeless population continues to spiral out of control.
I was directly affected by that.
Yes, you were. You want to tell him?
My dad was a psychiatrist that worked at the Northville Hospital in Michigan, and they they forced him into early retirement and shut down the hospital. And now that hospital is no more.
And it's haunted.
It's haunted now.
Ghost
I
tour,
don't know if they've done anything to it, but that's where my dad used to work.
Ghost show places.
Yeah, so he was out of a job basically as a psychiatrist.
Yeah, cool. It wouldn't be until October of 2023 that he started talking about Hannibal Lecter himself. It was like he was triggered in a weird sort of Manchurian Candidate way in his head, and Silence of the Lambs was the trigger phrase because now he literally won't shut the fuck up about Hannibal Lecter.
I think it's awesome.
On October 7th, 2023, he had 2 rallies, one in Waterloo and Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And here's a quote from the Waterloo rally. "Think of it. The people coming in, think of it. They're from prisons and jails, from mental institutions and insane asylums. And insane asylums is like Silence of the Lambs stuff. Not lambs, lamb.
Lambs.
That's serious stuff. That's Hannibal Lecter. How good an actor was he? How good an actor was he? Did he play a good role, right? But insane asylums, they're emptying them out.
Did he forget the name of the actor?
We'll get to that in a minute. And so just so they know, number one, who's they? Are you saying Mexico and Central South America?
Uh-huh. Anthony Hopkins, him directly.
No, I'm asking who is they that is dumping people out of insane asylums?
It must be the Mexicans, right? Right? Yeah.
Right. Well, no, they're not. You loon. Donnie Jorts, you are confused. Go home.
Is he stoned? Because I know I am.
No. He's hepped up on like Adderall and more cocaine than you could possibly imagine.
No, I can't even imagine, no.
At the rally in Cedar Rapids, he said, I said that Silence of the Lamb. You know what that is? Has anybody seen Silence of the Lambs? Hannibal Lecter. How great an actor was he? You know why I like him? Because he said on television, or one of the... I love Donald Trump, so I love him. I love him. That sounds so sane and makes so much sense.
No, it's just word salad. Like, I don't understand.
To note, Sir Anthony Hopkins, who portrayed Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal, never once said he liked Donnie Jorts, let alone loved him. His character never mentioned him. Mads Mikkelsen, who played Hannibal on the TV show, super didn't do that either, and he is hot, by the way, on the fuckability scale of 10. 10 out of...
I don't know what that dude looks like.
Good Lord.
I know what Anthony Hopkins looks like, but I'm not...
You know what? He used to be... He's old, but he could still get it.
I'm not into that. He just looks like an old dude.
So it's been posited by Rolling Stones magazine that Donnie Jorts got Anthony Hopkins and actor Jon Voight confused. Jon Voight grossly said he loved Donald Trump at a red carpet event in 2016, but he clearly can't remember the actor's name who played Hannibal Lecter, so he just straight up says Hannibal loves him, as if the guy's a real guy.
And he keeps doing it over and over again.
Yeah, and that's one theory, but honestly, who the fuck actually knows?
Mm-hmm.
Surely you might think he'd shut up about Hannibal Lecter, that he has to have some advisors who would in his ear going, no, stop, you're being a fucking weirdo. Well, you'd be fucking wrong. At a rally in Sioux City, Iowa, in November of 2023, he would not shut up about Hannibal Lecter. Did anyone ever hear of Hannibal Lecter? The young people didn't. They don't want to hear about Hannibal. Number one, have you ever been to Tumblr? The young people are queerly shipping Hannibal with that other dude in the TV show, and I've seen so much gay art and fan fiction that I know for a fact the young people do indeed know. Because Hannibal is a Tumblr sexy man.
Is he really?
Jesus fucking Christ, yes he is.
I'm glad I'm not really on the internet. I don't know what's going on
Some
there.
of you listening may be going, Lillian, hello, I am old, like you, and I do not know what the fuck a Tumblr sexy man is. Let me be your guide. So back in the day, you had the fucking show Supernatural. You had Doctor Who. And then you had Doctor Who.
Who's on first?
Nope, you're not doing that to me.
Okay.
And then you had, what was the other? Sherlock.
Okay.
So Super Wholock or whatever, right?
I don't know.
Everybody was like into all those guys. What do they all have in common? They're like mid white dudes.
Yeah.
And the Tumblr sexy man even goes further. He's sort of... Something's wrong with him, like he's autistic or he's evil or he's both. And so we have made these Tumblr sexy men.
Okay.
And they're usually gay as shit. Not in the canon.
No, but in your fantasy.
But in our fantasies, they are touching tips and they are making out.
Wow.
And Hannibal Lecter from the TV show, I can't blame the Tumblr kids because he's a hot dude. He's just a good-looking man.
Like I said, I don't know what that guy looks like.
I will show you later and you will agree that he is sexy as shit.
Okay.
He's a silver fox.
So on the scale, he's a 10?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even like
What about
men.
Anthony Hopkins, the original Hannibal Lecter?
He can get it.
No, but like on your scale.
Oh, he's a 10.
A 10? Really?
I love his voice. He's a good person.
Okay.
And he's a great actor.
All right, fine. I mean, he's human. That's something that
I don't
the
think
scale...
he's full of demons.
Probably not. No.
No.
I mean, I don't know.
I
Haven't met
doubt
him.
it. I doubt it.
He could be.
Yeah. So, the same month, in a rally in Houston, Texas, Trump said, anybody ever heard of the wonderful Hannibal Lecter? We got him coming into this country now, because other countries are dumping their people from mental institution and insane asylums. No one is doing that. You are making up shit.
It doesn't make sense, but I like his fantasy world. I would like to visit it.
I just picture, here's what I'm picturing. The broken down sad wall that we have at the border that doesn't work. And there's just a sea.
It sounds like a scary haunted place, honestly.
It does. There's a sea of Hannibal Lecters flying over that wall, coming to get us.
That's a big problem, honestly. That is a big problem.
It is a problem. 2024 didn't see Donnie Jorts making a New Year's resolution to stop talking about Hannibal Lecter like an utter foaming at the mouth weirdo loon. In a rally on January 16th in New Hampshire, he went on with this gem. Not just in South America. They're closing them all up all over the world. In Africa, in Asia, in Europe, and the Middle East. That's Silence of the Lambs. That's Hannibal Lecter. And none of those words strung together make a bit of fucking sense, Donnie.
Yeah.
The research for this legitimately turned my brain into sludge because I don't even know what I'm talking about.
His AI is hallucinating. I don't know.
What is the Silence of the Lambs, Clarice? Because Donnie doesn't know.
Maybe he watched it in like he was in his jet or something, and it got in his craw.
Okay, so before it's clear that he wasn't even really sure what the movie was about exactly.
He's never seen the movie?
No, hold on.
Okay.
But then later, when he talks about it more and more animatedly as he does and later in the year and up as recently as last month, he clearly watched it again and then got hype about it.
I love that. Like he's like doing his own role play or something, you know?
I know. In Maryland, that same month, he went on about his Hannibal obsession at the 2024 Conservative Political Action Conference in Maryland. He said, "We have a new category, migrant crime, and it's going to be more severe than violent crime and crime as we know it. An insane asylum is a mental institution on steroids." No, it's not. It's Silence of the Lambs, okay? You know, the Hannibal Lecter. Right. They're all being deposited into our country.
Do you think it's possible I could just vote for Hannibal Lecter?
I'm going to write him in.
I'm going to write him in.
Is he, like, implying Hannibal Lecter is a diagnosis? Is it in the DSM-5? No, because that would be stupid.
Yeah.
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 On May 11th, 2024, Trump was in Wildwood, New Jersey for another rally, and here's what he said. "Has anyone ever seen Silence of the Lambs? The late, great Hannibal Lecter. He's a wonderful man. He oftentimes would have a friend for dinner. Remember that last scene? Excuse me, I'm about to have a friend for dinner." As this poor doctor walked by. "I'm about to have a friend for dinner. But Hannibal Lecter, congratulations. The late, great Hannibal Lecter."
I love it when he just throws the congratulations in there.
Who are we congratulating? The doctor?
I don't
Hannibal,
know.
the friend?
I want to adopt that as my new thing. Like someone's like, "Good morning," and I'm like, "Congratulations."
Okay, wow. Several things are here. One, yes, Donnie Jorts, like most of the world, we have all seen Silence of the Lambs. It's a great film.
I haven't seen it in a while, I'll be honest.
Trivia. The Death's Head moth on the cover, the skull portion, was a photography piece by Salvador Dali that features naked ladies arranging their bodies like a skull.
Oh, trivia. My chest tattoo is a Silence of the Lambs.
Moth. The Death's Head moth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot.
In tribute.
You are 10 out of 10
Wow.
on the fuckability scale, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, yes, Donnie, we all get that Hannibal is eating said friend. So what? Never mind. Moving on. Hannibal, the character, is not dead. He has not died in the books, movies, or shows. Sir Anthony Hopkins is still alive and well.
Congratulations.
Mads is fine and alive. One actor who played him in the 80s died in a skiing accident, but I don't think he's talking about him. Hell, even gross-ass John Voight is still alive. Fuck you, John Voight.
That's Angelina Jolie's dad, right?
Yeah. Fuck him to death.
Yeah, okay.
People suggest he said the late great because it rhymes, and he likes rhymes.
Like demons. Well, point for demon.
Point for demons.
Point for demon.
Point for demons.
Yeah. Okay. Because they like to do weird stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So in June of 2024, in Chesapeake, Virginia, he went on about insane asylums again. He called him the late great Hannibal again. He then said, if he suggests I'd like to have you for dinner, don't go.
No, and the other thing is if Donald Trump invites you for dinner, it's probably going to be cold McDonald's.
No, sweetheart. He suggested that if Hannibal Lecter invites you to dinner, don't go.
Oh, that's good advice, actually.
I said maybe it's the only wise thing he's ever said. If Hannibal were real serial killer cannibal, which he isn't, so he's not inviting me to dinner or having me for dinner. But if Mads wants to eat me, he sure can.
Oh.
We'll play that game. You can join in, Merris, because you are in my mind.
It's weird now.
Yeah, it's getting weird. I said this would be weird.
Okay.
Here's a quote from Sir Anthony Hopkins when asked about Donnie Jort's Hannibal obsession. As if Lecter is real? I'm shocked and appalled at what you've told me about Trump. After laughing, because what the fuck else can you even do?
Yeah. Yep, that's true.
On July 18th, Dumpy Trumpy delivered the longest ever presidential nomination acceptance speech, and it was 93 minutes long, and you bet your sweet bippy that Hannibal would totally sink his teeth into. That he mentioned the famous, not real cannibal. You know, the press is always on me because I say this. Has anyone seen Silence of the Lambs? The late, great Hannibal Lecter. He'd love to have you for dinner. That's insane asylums. They're emptying out the insane asylums, and terrorists are coming in numbers that we've never seen before. First, no. Second, no. Just not happening. None of these things are happening. And it's not like Silence of the Lambs, even if it was happening, which it is not.
You know, if you were a cannibal, Trump wouldn't be good because his brain's all mushy, so you couldn't eat that.
Well, you get a prion disease anyway. You want to avoid the brain and the spinal column if you're going to be eating human flesh.
Very squishy looking, and wouldn't be very good.
His organs got to be all fucked up. He's just full of microplastics and Adderall.
Yeah.
Yuck.
No, not a good choice if you're a cannibal.
I'm going to guess that he has a humongous, small, boner for Hannibal Lecter. Like, he kind of wants to fuck him. And I get it. He's sexy.
Ew. Just ew.
Look, in the movie Hannibal, when he, smooches Clarice, I was like, okay.
No.
I get it.
No.
Fuck me up, daddy. That's what I'm saying.
Blech.
Does he want Hannibal to eat him? Does he have, a weird cannibal
Well, that's
fetish?
what I'm saying. He is not a good choice for meat.
Well, I don't think Hannibal would eat him.
No.
To be honest with you. He's a very refined man.
Who did he eat in the movies or books or whatever?
All right, so he ate one guy because he was, rude.
Okay.
And he
not
had
hot ladies or anything.
No, he just his thing is if you offend him in some way.
Okay.
And
well, Trump has offended me, so
I'm sure Trump would offend him because so Hannibal Lecter, the character, is very refined. He's very well educated, very intelligent.
Right, I knew that about him. Yeah.
He really admires good manners and poise. Okay?
We're not good at that.
No, fuck, we're done. But if you're rude, and I don't mean just crass, but rude and just sort of gross as a person.
Maybe inconsiderate.
Oh, he don't like that either.
Right, okay.
And he will kill you and eat you. He will have your liver with a nice Chianti.
Well, I was thinking he ate someone's brain too, right?
He did. What was that actor's name? He was in a bunch of Scorsese flicks. And Ray Liotta.
Okay, he ate Ray Liotta's brain. Poor guy. R.I.P. Congratulations.
His character was a real cunt in that movie and totally deserved everything. And then he fed Gary Oldman to pigs.
Not Gary Oldman.
Well, he deserved it. He was like a pedophile in that movie, so it's
Gary.
fine.
Not you.
Yeah. So in North Carolina later that month, he said this nonsense after calling Lecter a lovely man. And I get it, Johnny Jorts. You want to fuck him. Who doesn't? You know, they go crazy when I say the late, great Hannibal Lecter. They say, why would he mention Hannibal Lecter? He must be cognitively in trouble. No.
Medically stupid.
These are real stories. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lamb. Sir, ma'am,
it's a Wendy's.
This is a Wendy's, and we don't know what the fuck you are talking about.
No.
These are not real stories. I mean, they're real, and they were written, and they're fiction. They're real fiction stories.
And what does that have to do with being the president anyway?
What does it have to do with illegal immigration? Nothing. You got the word asylum all fucked up in your dumb little brain.
That we wouldn't eat.
Come on. And people are telling you, sir, Donnie, don't talk about the Lecter no more. People think you're nuts. And he's like, no, they just don't get it.
And if we just want to be sympathetic, he's just too old and clearly, declined now.
He is deranged.
Yeah.
Look. As somebody who has spoken for a living, literally, and I've been a ghost tour guide, I have done improv. Not everybody's born to publicly speak, and I get that.
And I have my own podcast.
Joe Biden was really clearly in a horrible cognitive decline, and his stammery, stuttery ass still didn't say crazy shit like this.
No, he was really trying to hang on, like that little cat in a poster.
Hang in there.
That's what Joe Biden was in the speech.
And then we just shook the branch. Said, get out of here, Grandpa. Go to bed.
Go to bed, Grandpa.
Take your medicine and lie down. What are you doing up?
Yeah.
That it ain't no different with Dumpy.
Jorts. Yeah.
Donnie Jorts, as I like to call him. And he should just, dude, you're in enough fucking trouble. I know you think if you don't win the presidency, you're going to go to jail. But you probably won't. So just go to Florida.
Just go lay down, sir, Grandpa.
Get your little slippies on. Okay?
Yeah.
Have your applesauce.
Can we run somebody else like Mittens Romney?
I'd be fine with Mittens.
I mean, he sucks, but...
Sure. But
there
it's
you
the
go.
suck that's familiar to me from
suck
like the
that we
90s
know.
and early 2000s. It's the suck I can handle.
Yeah.
Because Mittens says insane things. I mean, I don't agree with him.
Still gonna not vote for him, yeah.
Oh, no. And I'm going to make fun of his stupid fucking name all day
Mittens.
long. But I at least can say there's a politician who is at least sane. Reasonable.
Something, I guess.
He's not a festering sack of shit demons.
Well, come on, that's...
He might got one in
a
there,
little
but he
bit.
ain't got like 80.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because the reason why I bring that up is because I like to listen to other podcasts. And
How dare you?
I know, but somebody, like an opinion column from the New York Times was like, suggested that the Democrats run Mitt Romney, who's a Republican. Like, the Democrats run a Republican before they put up Kamala Harris. And it was just the most stupid. I was like, why don't the Republicans run Mittens then? Why don't you run a
Why would the
different...
Dems do that?
It
Was
was
it because
just
she has a
so
vagina?
remarkably
and she's black?
stupid. And the fact that they published that, it was just...
The New York Times needs to go ahead and fuck itself. You fucking scum-sucking, asshole-rimming, right-wing,
Wow.
loving, dick-sucking cunts.
They're gonna
can
come
just
after
stop.
you know.
Well, you know what they can do?
Uh,
They can
yeah.
lick my butthole.
Wow.
I haven't said it in a long time.
Yeah.
But it is in my heart at all times.
Wow. Okay.
I don't care who come for me. Come for me. I got nothing. I live in a little hovel in a holler in Arkansas. I'm an idiot and I have no money.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, come for me.
We are dirty possum people.
I'm a cockroach person. Step on me.
Wow.
Doesn't matter. I won't die. You can't kill me.
You can't kill that which is already
You
dead.
cannot kill that which has no life.
Yeah.
Look, we just garbage, but like even amongst my garbage, I'm just like, that's crazy talk.
Right. Yeah.
It's weird.
I just couldn't believe they put the time and the money to publish something so remarkably stupid.
It's a foul, and whoever wrote it is going to hell, and I will fight them.
They get paid for it. I don't get paid. Why can't they pay me for my opinion?
We get paid a little bit, to
Yeah,
be fair. Just like a little
not as
bit.
much as he does.
I want to find this man's.
Yeah.
I want to find this man's, and I'm going to put my foot so far up his ass that he could taste my little toesies.
Yeah. Okay, back to Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah. In a rally in St. Cloud, Minnesota, he pointed at an audience member and he said, he'd love to have you for dinner. You right there.
Did you point to a guy in the crowd? Or?
He sure did. He stopped the whole
was
thing.
that guy like, I'm going to get eaten now and looking around sad?
He was kind of like, who? What? Me?
And then he gets sacrificed into a big pot in the stage.
Hey, you know what that reminds me of? You say big pot on a stage.
Uh-huh.
It reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Conan the Barbarian.
Okay.
And when he is going to go face Thulsa Doom, because Thulsa Doom's a cunt who killed his mom and dad.
Wow.
Well, the dogs ate his dad, but he killed his mom for sure.
Wasn't there a song about that?
Yeah, the dogs ate my father. Yeah. I'll link the song, the Conan the musical song, because it plays rent free in my head every day. And anyway, so they had a big pot, right? Everybody's fucking, and then they're just throwing folks in that pot to eat. You know,
Yeah.
Thulsa
I would
Doom's
love that at a
evil.
MAGA rally.
Listen, his name is Thulsa Doom. He's not going to be a car insurance salesman. He's going to be an evil wizard that turns into a giant snake.
Yeah.
And that is what happened. Yes. Anyway, Conan's a great movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it, do yourself a fucking favor because it's a legitimately good flick. And it's hilarious unintentionally.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the tea on his Hannibal Lecter obsession, and it floored me. I mean, I've heard his word salad before, but this is beyond the pale. There are a million reasons why he shouldn't hold public office. Number 1, he's a rapist. Number 2, he's a felon. Number 3, he's a fucking traitor. Number 4, he mocked a disabled reporter.
No, he's also racist, and he's
Number 5, he's a
Putin's
racist.
puppet. And...
Number 6, he's a huge misogynist. And number 7, he's a fucking pedophile. So if you fucking MAGA cunts want to come for me, go right ahead. I thought you
Wow.
guys wanted to save the children. You don't give a fuck about no children. Or you wouldn't let this horrible, fucking, filthy, child-touching monster in office.
That's
He
true.
should be in prison and his head should be cut off.
Wow. I mean, it wouldn't take very much, like a small knife.
I don't know, you gotta saw through all that jowls. I said I wouldn't, but I did, but my God.
What a journey.
You know, I don't like to get too political. Because
After what?
yeah. I mean, that's kind of a lie. I kind of do. I get all.
You got a fire under
The fire
you.
was in me. It's
Yeah.
in me.
Uh-huh.
But the next Merris Monday, because I had to do a two-parter, I'm going to explain why Trump is the Antichrist, according to a lot of people,
Holy cow.
with
yeah.
biblical evidence.
You are going to get mega people mad at you.
I know, but my butthole's hot and fresh, so they, you know what they can do.
Oh, yeah.
Lap it up.
Wow.
Look, I just don't care. I just delete hate. I get hate mail all the time. Why would I care? I just don't. It's not stopped me now. Why would it stop? Well, like then, it's not going to stop me now.
Right.
So, and plus, it's funny. And if y'all can't take a joke, maybe you shouldn't be such fucking snowflakes.
That's true. I'm sure that some people will have to go into their safe area.
They need a safe space.
With their little safety hats.
Yeah, with their little... Well, that's the little maxi pad they wear on their ears.
That's true. It's not going to help you, though.
Mm-mm. But it might keep my voice from out of that ear.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's business time.
Ear menstruation.
That's what I have every time he fucking opened his flappy fucking...
I might need one of those little
Gross little
pads
mouth.
then, yeah.
Anyway, we have... did you like this for some reason?
I'm
We have
sorry.
a Patreon.
Congratulations, actually.
Congratulations. Hannibal Lecter is a lovely man.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and join our Patreon because we have like 600 hours of content, y'all.
So much.
So much. And it helps support this podcast because do trust that I joke about the hate mail. Oh, I'm going to be swamped. It's going to be rough. So you should send me like $5 on coffee so I can buy myself a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Like Donald Trump would want me to do.
That's true. It's
he
very
only eats
American.
McDonald's.
Very American.
That's right. Like every time I take a bite out of a double cheeseburger, like
Little-
bald eagles
Yeah.
are flying overhead
I
carrying
get Mount
little American
Rushmore
flags.
coming out of mine.
You what?
Get Mount Rushmore coming out of my burger.
Holy shit, that's impressive.
I know. And George Washington is crying a little bit.
He's proud of you, that's
He is
why.
proud. It's a
Yeah.
fatherly cry, yeah.
It's very patriarchal, etc.
I need him to be my dad.
Oh, yeah, your dad's dead.
Yeah, no, that's why I need him.
And my dad doesn't like you, so.
Oh.
Anyway, look, we're basically orphans.
Yeah.
So support this
Please
podcast
adopt me.
in any way you want. And I just think I should get hazard pay for
Yeah.
having to read all this stuff because literally it like gave me a headache. I was like, no, he didn't. I had to cross-check it.
Yeah.
I just didn't believe he said some of it. I had to listen to sound clips, and he did say these things.
Yeah.
I'm still astounded because I'm an idiot, right?
Yeah.
I dropped out of community college.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know where anything is because I'm not good at geography. And yet I wouldn't say that dumb shit. What make me president? Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could do a better job. Anyway, if all you can do to support this podcast is listen, thank you. Don't feel
Thank you.
bad. I appreciate you. Times are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're listening on YouTube, and you probably won't be because this is going to just get deleted like crazy, like and subscribe and thumbs up and make a comment that says go fuck yourself or something. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't read them if they're mean. I just delete them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I laugh
Yeah.
because you just helped me go up in the algorithm.
Yes, you
You
did.
goon.
You
You
goon.
fool.
You fool. You've fallen into our trap again.
Here you are. You took the bait, you idiot.
Idiot. Yeah.
Oh, I liked how you said that like an evil wizard.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love you. Goodbye. Us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/cruelty has all of the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Libby.